Here we are. Another Sunday, another live stream. Sorry so much for missing last week, guys. I was actually not feeling good whatsoever. Let me mute my phone just because I know it will probably go off. Okay, so we're good there. I really wasn't feeling good last week. I don't know what was wrong with me. These past 2 weeks have been like extremely stressful. A lot going on. You guys know how that goes. Life just gets crazy sometimes. Have a lot going on with the business. Have a lot of other stuff going on. So it has just been nuts. And I think last Sunday I was just like run down, not feeling good, and just kind of needed a day off. So you notice I didn't post any videos for like a week, maybe even over a week. It's just because I just needed to take a little bit of a break. And that's good to do every once in a while. You guys can see my beard is getting glorious. Amanda keeps asking me when I'm going to trim it, and I tell her never, and she doesn't care. So I got this majestic beard going on. I want to get like Grizzly Adams. That's the goal. But yeah, so this week I'm talking to you guys about we got some high grade shrimp auctions going on, and it's really cool how that worked out. And I'll get to that. And then we're also talking about our room that we've been working on this week. We've made some like major progress with it. Hopefully it is going to be done this week. The goal is to have it done by Friday because Mark's getting hand surgery. And so, yeah, somebody just said, Prolific Breed just said, "Hey, Rob, beard is looking good." Yeah, it's getting big. That's really funny. But anyway, so yeah, I got my mints here. These are so I don't yawn, and I can stay awake and talk with you guys. But yeah, so here we are. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I hope you enjoyed whatever you did this weekend. Tomorrow's Monday, which means a new week, which means we get to go after it again. I'm excited to get the room project done, and so I'm really looking forward to it. Flynn's Fish Form is here. Flynn said, the shrimp I bought from you are doing amazing. I think they may have even bred already. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Flynn. Flynn is just such a great kid. We actually got some shrimp out to him, and he went over to the co-op and picked them up. So that was really cool. Don Gray's in the house. Got to give a shout out to Don Gray. He said, I never see his posts anymore, his comments during the live stream. And so shout out to Don Gray. He's actually a local breeder around us. Just a funny guy. I've known him for a long time, it feels like. Don Gray's awesome, though. So, yeah, let's get right into it. So, the first thing, let's talk about the shrimp room. It's coming along really, really good. I'm probably going to have an update for you guys on Monday or Tuesday. Actually, Tuesday. Definitely Tuesday. We're going to have an update on that on Tuesday. And so far, so good. Like, we got all the racks built. We got the ponds kind of where we want them. We got the old rack taken down. We got the water storage all hooked together, ready to go. Although one was leaking today that I noticed, so we need to deal with that tomorrow. What else we got done in there? Oh, we got all the lights hung. Got pretty much the layout figured out in there. The aisleways, like this is how it always works. It always comes down to inches. So I always like 36-inch aisleways. We end up having to do 34-inch aisleways. So I lost 2 inches on all my aisles, which isn't a deal breaker, obviously, where I wouldn't have done it. But we were able to fit, I think we're going to be able to fit 32 ponds in that room. And then I won't give away all the secrets. But I don't think we're going to do the breeding rack in that room. I think we're going to do it in a different room and kind of remodel that room. So yeah, so there's like a ton of stuff going on. It's crazy. There's always a project. I want to add a door between the two shrimp rooms. The oldest one, shrimp room 1 and shrimp room 2. I want to put a door between them, which isn't going to be easy. And oh man, I tell you, there's always something to do. And so we've had a lot of done with that. Oh, Mark's in the house. Mark, the 5th pond the fifth 275-gallon tote has a little bit of a leak. So we got to address that and figure out what's going on. But we'll get to it. No big deal. Leaks happen. It always happens. That's why you leak test everything before you go ape wall and start, putting tons of water in it. Miles Sumner said, check your Instagram message. I have a question for you. I never get on Instagram, like barely ever. That's Amanda's thing. She loves it. She does a great job at it. She's really good at it. But if you want to get a hold of me and you have a question, the best way to get a hold of me, Miles, is rob@flipaquatics.com. I usually respond within a day. But right now I'm backed up like 2 days. I was almost caught up and then I fell behind again. But I'm going to get caught up tonight. Nanacy is the best person ever. She said, have you done the lemons for the leukemia challenge yet, Rob? I have not. But maybe tomorrow I'll buy lemons and I'll make all the guys do it. Me, Jeff, Tyler, and Mark. And we'll even get Ken involved in it too. We'll all do it. I definitely do need to do that. Bob called me out a while ago. Nisi, thank you so much for the super chat, and thank you for reminding me. Nisi, I have to give Nisi some love. Out of all the people that support us, Nisi is one of those people that is just like goes above and beyond. Always messaging me, always caring about what's going on in my life, always promoting us, always sticking up for us. She's just an awesome person. Nisi and Doug of the North, you guys are awesome. Shout out to you. But yeah, so a lot of great things going on. I mean, guys, Flip Aquatics is really growing. We're doing big things. We have big plans, and I'm so happy that you all are a part of it. We are growing. This month we had the best month we've ever had in the history of Flip Aquatics. Which is a really exciting thing. It helped us get this new room done. It's helping us expand into the future. We started a Patreon, which is kind of a weird jump there. But it made me think about things in the future. We started a Patreon to fund travels to other countries and do little explorations and things like that. And all that Patreon money is going to it. And I have an opportunity to go to Asia and go out and see some of the places where these shrimp are and find them. And we could also go to Vietnam and do kind of like a little exhibition and find some of these species and document them and actually learn where they're coming from and what parameters are kept in, what you actually find in the waterways, document it all through the YouTube channel, do like a little documentary, upgrade my filming equipment so it would actually come out really good. And I just got a great group of guys that are going to make that possible. And so it's going to be really cool. So there's going to be some awesome things coming. Probably, I mean, it could be this year. It could be even next month. You never know. But if not, it's definitely going to come towards the end of this year. And it's just going to be really good. So I'm taking you guys all around the world with me. We are going places. We are doing big things. And at the end of the day, we're growing the shrimp hobby, and that's what matters. The nano hobby, because we're starting to get into nano fish and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's been quite the journey, and I am so appreciative of all of you for being a part of that. So that's what's going on, kind of with like an update on where we're at and in the shrimp room. The other thing is these high grade shrimp auctions. So this is really cool. We buy our shrimp from Selene. His name's actually Dylan, and he's just I don't know what to really call him, but he owns a bunch of shrimp farms over in Taiwan, and he has a company over there, and they're just really great people to work with. I've worked with them. We've done numerous imports now, and he's just a great guy. So what he does is he actually goes into his breeding facilities, and he selects out some of their breeding shrimp and then sends them over to us, and then that is the shrimp that we auction off. So he doesn't charge me. What happens is we kind of like split the auction, and this way we're able to bring in like some higher end stuff into the shrimp market, because otherwise, like if I was gonna have to buy his stock, like the actual breeders, I mean, he was telling me the other day for his high grade Galaxy Blacks that are like his championship line, it would be like $700 a piece, which is a lot of money. I don't know very many people. I know a few, but I don't know many people that would be willing to spend that kind of money on a shrimp. And so it's nice that he sends us things for free. And if it sells for $10, great. If it sells for $1,000, even better. But it's really cool that he's wanting to grow that side of the hobby and introduce some higher end shrimp into the United States market so that people can start breeding them here, which I just think is awesome. And so that's what's going on with our high end shrimp auctions. We're actually doing them on our Facebook page. Which gets a little confusing, especially if you look at it on mobile, because it doesn't sort the comments based on when they came in. It sorts them based on top, and you can adjust it on the computer, but on mobile you can't, which is really weird. And so, yeah, the shrimp auctions are on our Facebook page. And the reason we did them on our Facebook page is I didn't want to blow up other pages. There's multiple auction pages. I didn't want to play favoritism, so I figured we'll just throw them up on our page. No one can get their feelings hurt that way. And, yeah. King Lee, I just read, and King Lee said, Nanacy is the bomb.com. Everybody's the bomb.com. Oh, man. Candy, thank you so much for linking to Patreon. And really do appreciate that. She also said, woo, those are some huge plans, Rob. How exciting. Yeah, it is really, really exciting. I'm really blessed. God has really blessed us. He's really encouraged me. And got me to where I am now, because trust me, there was a lot of points along the way that I was like, I don't know how we're going to do this. But it always worked out. So got to give all the credit to God. And so, yeah, so there's just a lot of stuff going on. Nisi said, what are you trying to link, Saul? Can you DM me and I'll hook you up? Nisi being a beast. Oh, I love it. Where in the world is Rob from Flip Aquatics? King Lee, I'm right here. Oh, man. But, so, the shrimp auctions that we have going, you can actually find them down below in the description. We have 2 auctions. They end tonight, which it's not a plea for you guys to bid on them. I hope they go cheap, because then someone gets a great deal. And like I said, it doesn't affect us at all, because, you know, we're just splitting it. If they go high, great, then it's going to encourage Slane to keep sending great stuff. But if not, it's just fine too. And so you can find those down below. There's 2 separate links. One group is a black Fishbone Galaxy group, which they're actually really, really nice. I picked out the nicest female out of the group and put her up for the auction. So she is beautiful. Like, if I was going to start breeding Galaxies, that is the female that I would want. And then the other group is for red Nanacys, which are really, really cool pinto. Dylan actually won the 2017 Shrimp King Award at the Shrimp Contest at Aquatic Experience this past year with his Nanacys. And so he does a really, really good job. And yeah, it's cool. So I'm happy he's sending me this stuff, because I think it's fun to unbox. And we got in some really weird stuff this time. Call that Rip Aquatics. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. But anyway, what else is going on? Oh, see this back here? Amanda sent up her shrimp rack, or her shrimp shelf, or whatever she calls it. Yeah, I don't think she calls it a shrimp rack, because I don't know. She could, but I think she calls it a shrimp shelf. And so Amanda's actually breeding some shrimp back here. She went through all of our shrimp, picked out our nicest ones of the ones that she wanted, and put them back here. And she's going to breed them. That's what she wants to do. She said that's what would be fun for her. And so I didn't know how much it was going to cost. She's got like 8 they're like, I don't know. They're made with a glass that's really like clear, like low iron glass. She has 4 8-gallon cubes and 8 2-gallon cubes. I think that's what it is. I got Ruby down here. She needs petted, or she'll start crying. But yeah, she has a lot going on. She ordered the Phoenix Planet Plus lights. Sorry, Ruby. You had something in your hair. And then she's got these little cute filters that I'm gonna do a video on it all, but it's a really cool setup, and she loves it. Unholy Order says, "What's up, Rob? What's going on, Unholy Orders? I think I saw you last week, but up until then, I hadn't seen you for forever, so I'm glad you're back." He said, "How's Geo?" Geo is actually really good. Sorry, I didn't know what Ruby's doing. Geo is actually really good. He's getting big. The boy's big. Or girl, I don't really know. But Geo is huge. Geo's our tilapia. It's our mascot, more or less. This mint's falling apart. I don't know whether to start chewing it. I might as well chew it. I didn't want to like hurt your guys' ears, but I don't know if this thing can pick up my chewing. But anyway, so this week, like I said, we're going to get done the new shrimp room, which entails we have to still cover the racks that we do. We have to run the plumbing. I mean, it's mostly ran, but we have to connect it together. I had to order a linear piston pump to run that room, and also 3 water pumps to redo our water change system. And then also the other thing is we're redoing the water change system in the Carradina room, also breaking a tank down or a rack down, resetting one back up, adding in that doorway. Now, granted, this isn't all going to be done by next week, but this is like everything that needs done. And then I think in the second room that we did, which I think we call Shrimp City, we are getting rid of all the ponds, and we're going to set up a rack in there for something that is coming soon. And it's going to be good. And so, like, the first room is going to be, like, our Carradina room, which is the first room that we built, the one that I built, and it's not perfect. What? Seriously? You're going to disturb the live stream because you want pets. Look at this. Look, come here. Come on. Come on. You might as well come up now. All right. So, for the record, I'm going to get a little off track here. But let me finish telling you. We're breaking down all those ponds, and we're going to put some stuff up there. That whole second room is going to be for nanofish and snails and things like that. Ruby, you see yourself? She does. She's all intrigued. That's so funny. But yeah, so that's going to be good. And then the third room is going to be for like neocardinas, a mono shrimp, things like that. And so the other thing is Amanda has been out of town. She had a wedding where she originally came from, where her parents and family are from, which is Terre Haute, Indiana. I almost stopped myself. She had a wedding there, so she went home to visit. And she left too early, so I couldn't take off work and go. And she had that wedding, and then she won't be back until tomorrow. And so I got stuck babysitting not one dog, not 2 dogs, but 3 dogs. So we have Ruby here, who is ours. We have Penny, which is my brother's dog. And then we have Emma, which is my parents' dog originally. And somehow all 3 of them are our dogs now. This one is the one that has all the problems. She demands attention. If you're not like playing with her, the other dogs are playing with her. She is like staring at you with the occasional like. But she's a great dog. She's a good cuddler. She's a lover, just like all the other ones. If only you could see what these other dogs are doing. They're both on their backs, passed out right now. And I was hoping she would sleep, so I tried tiring her out before we started the live stream. But apparently it didn't work. Right, Ruby? You like it? Look, there's you. See it? Look at everyone. Say hi. Say hi to mommy. She's probably watching. But anyway, yeah, so Ruby's awesome. What else do we have going on? It's been weird. We basically have all of our shrimp in quarantine right now, and they don't ship till April 9th. And so we haven't been shipping nearly as much as we have been, which worked out really good because it gives us time to work on the new room. And that's why progress is going so quick now. Seriously. But it's been weird. Like, I feel like we haven't done much. I've been stressed out with, like, orders and emails and videos and dealing with suppliers and having issues with products. All the things that you get with owning a business. That's the type of stuff that I've been dealing with, and it's been a stressful week or two, but it's getting better. It's definitely getting better. It's nothing we can't handle, which is a good thing. Oh, here's a good question for you guys. So I don't know how many of you get on Facebook. I'm guessing a lot of us do. All right, Ruby, get down. Get down. Here. Ooh, be careful. No, don't cry. All right, so I'm guessing a lot of us get on Facebook, but I'm not sure. So here's my question. As far as the United States goes, there's a few shrimp groups on Facebook, most of which I found are pretty negative. And I use that word loosely, not all of them, but some of them. And you hear this? This is what I deal with. But here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about starting a Facebook group that is centered around positivity, kind of like the YouTube channel. Like, bad things happen. You just got to have a positive outcome to them, and you got to just be supportive. That's the way I look at it. And I see in some of the other groups, not all of them, in some of the other groups, there's a lot of negativity. And I personally hate being around negativity. And I see a lot of beginners go to groups like this because they don't email people like me. They think I'm too busy, and they don't know who else to go to. So they'll post something, and they'll be like, "How do I get started in shrimp?" Which is a simple question. There's so much different information out there, so it's easy to get confused. But they'll post that, and then they'll get ridiculed for it. Like people say, like, "Oh, you need to buy a tank," or "Oh, you need to buy shrimp." So there's a lot of like that kind of stuff. So I was curious if you guys think it's a good idea to do something like that, or if there's another thing we could do. Like, I know Discord was brought up a long time ago, but I think I don't know how many people would actually get on Discord. But so there's some things. I don't know if even a lot of us even want to be on Facebook. And so here's the thing is, if we did want to build a group, I wouldn't want it to be my group. I would want it to be our group, like our community. And I would want very positive people to be the influencers in it. Like King Lee just said, "Hey, I'm in, Rob." I'd want people like that are like just positive, and that would be moderators and block out the negativity and remove people that only bring other people down. And because I'm limited on my amount of time, but I would push people to it, and I would support it, and I would be one of the moderators, and I'm sure I'd be posting it too. But I would definitely need help. That isn't something that I can just do by myself. It's something that our whole community would have to want to do. And so it's something to think about. If you guys are interested, please drop a comment. Now, drop a comment on the actual video once it posts, if that's cool. Because I'm going to see it in the chat, and I'm sure a lot of people want to be a part of it. But I'm not always going to be able to see that. Like Betsy Cummins said I'd be in. JH Aquatics in the house. He said, "I ordered 16 of your blue bolts. I'm so excited." Oh, yeah, we have to ship them to the Virgin Islands. That's going to be an adventure. But hopefully they make it there, no problem. Betsy Cummins says, "I tell folks about you all the time, especially if they're asking about where to get shrimp." Well, thank you guys so much for that. But again, like a Facebook group wouldn't be about promoting us. It would be simply be about supporting the community with positivity, because nothing drives me crazy than someone that is just negative all the time. Like, I just hate it. Like, there's few things in this world I hate, but I hate negativity because there's good in all situations. In every situation, there's a silver lining and there's a purpose. And I know there's some extreme situations that are terrible, but there's a few exceptions. We'll say that. But anyway, yeah, please let me know, guys, if you would be in. Ann Walker said, "We are in. Would love something positive." Corey says, "I like the Facebook group." Jen G said, "I emailed you 2 days ago, and you were the first person I thought of to answer my questions. You've been a huge help, Rob. Thank you. You're awesome. And yes, I totally be on your Facebook page." That's great. Well, I'm glad that there's some There's some people that are really interested. The chat is recorded now, but oh yeah, the chat is recorded now by YouTube. I forgot about that. Good job, JH. Sandy Morris dropping a $10 super chat. Sorry I didn't see it sooner. Thank you so much, Sandy. The $10 super chat says, just because Ruby is too cute.
Ruby, you are cute, aren't you?
She's sleeping now, so she's even cuter. But yeah, so if you guys are definitely in for that, what I'll do is I could set the Facebook group up, and then I would support it 100%. Like I'm thinking I can mention it in a lot of my videos. I'm more than willing to do contests for it and just give stuff away to encourage people to sign up. But I just need that committed group of maybe like 6 people that are just really committed to seeing it grow and moderate it and are just spreading positivity. Because I feel like that is what grows things. Negativity kills things and positivity grows things. And that's why Flip Aquatics, I believe, is so successful. And that's why we're seeing so much growth, is because like all we are is positivity. Like if you have a negative experience with us, like we're not gonna let that happen. Like we are gonna fix it, and at the end of the day, you're gonna have a positive experience. And so positivity keeps the world going around, and we need more of it in this hobby. So that's what I'm thinking. I will follow to Facebook, Rob, on Holy Orders. Now, if you're not on Facebook, there's no point in going there unless you really need help with something. But yeah, it would be great to have a positive group of people that I know everyone listening is, or at least most of us. I'm sure there's some haters that listen too, but the majority of us, the positivity, if we could take that to a platform that may not see as much positivity, I think it would be really beneficial. And I think the big thing with Facebook is you have to have patience, because there are a lot of people that do repetitive questions. And there's nothing worse than answering your question 10 million times. But on places like Facebook, you have to. Let's see what else we got. If you guys got any questions. Magic21 Mom said it's a great idea, just like what Corey does on Facebook. No negativity, just positivity. Yeah, Corey does a really good job at that. And he also has some really great moderators that keep that thing going. And I just think it's so important. Heather said, completely agree. Hopefully that's about the positivity. Candy said, positivity is an awesome thing to be a part of. Kenneth Ben said, go for it, Rob. MS Linnenatter. I can never pronounce that. Miss Linnenatter. I would be honored to be a member on your Facebook page. And easy, just block the negative people. Yeah, it is easy. Like if you're going to be negative, like you get one warning, and then if you're negative again, then you're gone. There's no tolerance to it, because I have dedicated the past ever since I created my YouTube, I've dedicated the past 5 to 6 years, if not longer, into growing the shrimp hobby. When there was no information out there about how to keep shrimp, we were making videos based on the mistakes that we learned. Like shrimp are sensitive to changes in temperature, like all this stuff. And we have been dedicated to growing this hobby, to being an information source. And everything that we give information on is based on exactly our firsthand knowledge. Amanda's calling me. She's obviously not watching the live stream. But yeah, so I have literally dedicated so much time to building this community, and nothing tears me down more than when people say that I do anything other than that. Like the favorite comment that I hear all the time is that we sell disease-ridden, parasite-ridden, imported shrimp, that we're just trying to flip for $1. Like, seriously? Like, for everyone that's been a part of our journey, we have seriously, we went from breeding and not being able to produce enough shrimp. Like, this is literally how it went. Breed, produce healthy shrimp, can't produce enough shrimp. People are going and buying from importers that don't care about shrimp. So we have a dilemma: either not help the hobby grow, or start importing and make the shrimp absolutely as healthy as we can get them, and sell them to people to fill the need. And obviously we're going to fill the need, because if we don't, someone else will fill it with shrimp that they don't care about or that they're not taking care of. Now, granted, somebody else could have stepped up, but they didn't. And so that's kind of like how we went. So like to think that we're just doing this to make money, like if I was trying to make money doing something, shrimp is the last thing that I would be doing. I do it because I absolutely love what I do. I love making videos. I love keeping shrimp. I love watching shrimp. I love hearing stories about people watching our videos and like their lives being changed. I love meeting people in person, and like the mom like a couple weeks ago who told me her son wouldn't connect to them for like the first 8 years of his life. And then all of a sudden he got a fish tank. He started watching my videos. And for the first time ever, they've had a real connection. They've had a breakthrough in his life because he struggles with autism. And like those kind of things, like King Lee. King Lee's a perfect example. Someone that was going through a rough time. Everything was down in his life. All of a sudden something great happened, or nothing great happened. He was like down, like so depressed, like ready to end it all. And somehow he got back into fish tanks. His wife pushed him to get into fish tanks. He started watching videos. He started diving into the fish fam. And all of a sudden, he is one of the most influential people in the fish fam. And that is why we do what we do. There's just no other reasons. Now, granted, do we need to make money? Yes. Do we have to support ourselves? Yes. If we make more money, is that better? Yes. Obviously, those are all answers. But I never went down this road. I never started this journey for anything other than growing the hobby. And that is the mission that I will always keep. Because I don't know about you guys. I live in a nice little house. I drive a car that has 200,000 miles on it. You don't see me wearing anything really nice. Like, I think I got this from Old Navy. Like, I'm just an average Joe, just doing what I love, and the world gets to see it, and that's the cool thing. Yeah. So anyway, end rant. You guys got to see a little bit of what I struggle with on a day to day, and so yeah, I do struggle with that. It just sucks. It sucks when people think you're doing something that you're not doing. But we got my man Ken in the house. Radical Reeves. Go subscribe to my buddy Radical Reeves. He's been pushing the videos and doing good. King Lee is thebomb.com for sure. Yeah, fish and shrimp industry is not the way to riches, King. I agree 100%. It's taking a month for Flip to quarantine my blue dreams. They wouldn't do that if it was just about money. Yeah. See, that's the other thing. Oh, my gosh. You guys, I could talk all night about this. The newest thing is everyone says that our 30-day quarantine means nothing. It's just a marketing scheme. That's literally what people say to me. They say the reason we do a 30-day quarantine is because it is marketing. Like, if you knew what went into 30 days of quarantine, it is rough. It is rough. We're constantly like on top of things, water changes, feeding, making sure shrimp and fish are healthy, treating them. Like, you got to be on your game, because if you're not, then like you can lose a lot of animals, which I don't know about you guys. I hate killing living things, like, especially when it's my fault. Like, I hate it. And so, oh my gosh, like the 30-day quarantine, haters going to hate, but they be hating. They say it is a joke. They said it doesn't do anything, like parasites slip through. I tell you this, all the time I see people that get parasites from other importers. And very rarely do I see other importers being like bashed on. Like, I mean, it's very rare. But yet you never, ever, ever do you see Flip Aquatics selling sick shrimp. I mean, don't get me wrong. It happens. Like, we've had, I want to say like six max situations where parasites have slipped through. My girl Nanacy was actually one of them. And that was just like a big, like, that was like somebody gets in trouble for that one. But anyway, that's besides the point. But you hear all these other importers selling sick shrimp, and then you never hear Flip Aquatics selling sick shrimp. But yet, our 30-day quarantine is a marketing thing, and so it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, and it really does. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, it hurts my feelings. Like, no one wants to be told that something they're doing for good is being taken as doing for bad, and so it sucks. Betsy Cummings says they're hating because you're successful. Well, yeah, like if I was a nobody would care. Like, it's only because we're making a difference. We're growing. We are honestly, we are the biggest shrimp retailer in the United States. I mean, if there's someone bigger than us, then I would be shocked, like, because I don't know about them. But again, I don't focus on other people. I focus on us. If we're making us better, then you guys are benefiting, and that's what it is. Yeah, it's crazy. I get so fired up, and that is honestly, that's been a lot of my stress. Just dealing with drama. Like, that's why I want to create a Facebook page, because we need positivity. We need more positivity in this hobby. We need more positivity in our lives. And I want to surround myself with people that are positive. When I go to the other Facebook groups and see like people getting hated on and this person getting bashed on and someone being like, oh, like this is like, oh, you can go check out flipaquatics.com. Don't go there. That guy sells sick, diseased shrimp. Like, who are you? Like, I don't even know that person. They've never bought from us. Like, these are things. And then I don't want to be around that kind of negativity. Like, I just don't. Like, let's create something great. Let's create something good. Let's create something positive. And if you have the right people at the top, like, positivity trickles down. It's hard to get it up. Like, you really got to push. But, like, it's easy to trickle down. That's why, like, the people that watch this channel and are part of this Flip Aquatics community, the shrimp keeping community that we have built, like you and I have built, those people are positive. They want to help. They want to be a part of it. And it's because it trickles down. Like, if I was a negative person all the time, I doubt you guys would watch me. Like, who wants to see that? Oh, it's crazy. Somebody had a baby. Michael Davis, going to be a dad in July. Excited for the first time he notices a 75-gallon rainbow tank. That'd be so cool. I can't wait to have kids. Anthony Potton said, you still trust Facebook, Rob? No, I don't trust Facebook. But there are people that do, and that's why, like, it sucks. Like, last thing I want is someone going over to Facebook and getting terrible information. Which, granted, I will be the first one to say it. I have learned a lot in my journey of shrimp keeping. Some of my older content, like older videos that I've done, I've learned since then. And some of it isn't, I mean, it all still applies. Like, it all still works. But some of it isn't, it isn't perfectly the right way, and it isn't how I do things now. So I've learned a lot. But at least with, like, videos, like, online on forums, like, anyone can type anything. Like, there's no credibility there. But in videos, when you guys actually see me doing it, like, that's when there's credibility. And so it's easy to listen to someone that's actually doing it. Like, I'll talk about, like, how we treat parasites. And people are like, oh, that doesn't work. Well, like, I'm telling you, like, we do it. We do it every day. And we literally sell thousands of shrimp per month. And, like, we don't get people complaining about diseased shrimp. So, like, hello, obviously we have something figured out. Like, we're doing something right. Because if we weren't, then people would hate us. Like, well, people do hate us, but no one would buy from us. Like, they would get turned off and never buy again. But we have customers that buy 1,000 times. Like, not literally 1,000. That would be nice, though. If you want to be the first customer that buys 1,000 times, you can move in. Like, come on over. Oh. Ken said, feed off the haters. People love to see you fail instead of seeing you succeed. I love that. I love them. Makes you want to work harder and do better to make them watch you succeed. Listen, I do everything for God. Like, even in this business, like, I know the more money that I make, the more impact I can have on the people around me. And that's just real talk. Like, I know not everyone here is religious. Not everyone here believes in God. And that's okay. I mean, I respect everyone's opinion, but I do what I do to help people. And if I'm going to be a millionaire one day, you better believe that I've helped so many people in my life, and that's why I'm there. It's not because I pushed people down and took gains that way. So there's right ways and wrong ways to do it. Haters, I mean, it's so easy. Like when you see somebody doing what you want to do, it's easy to hate them because they're doing something that you didn't do or you didn't do first or something like that. I'm the opposite, man. If like Chris Hardy is an example. Earlier this week, I posted a fish room video touring Chris Hardy, Triton Freshwater Aquatics. Posted a video supporting him, talking about his business. I sell everything that he sells, yet I make a video supporting him, telling everyone that he's a great guy because he is. Just because it's not about the money. Like, if I can help him succeed and I'm still succeeding, then what's wrong with that? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. If he started selling and doing good and he could live a dream like I'm living a dream, then everyone wins. Everyone wins. Or like Chris Roma. Like I did a video of Chris Roma's. Like he's a competing YouTube shrimp person. What is that? Like if he has 30,000 subscribers and I have 30,000 subscribers, we're both doing great. Like that's awesome. If we can help each other get to 40, that winner chicken dinner. Like come on now. And so you got to live your life to help others. Like if you're not doing that, then what are we doing here? Oh man. At least you guys know now. You know what I've been dealing with inside. Like it makes me so mad. All I want to do is help people. All I want to do is help people. And I am helping people. But when people say I'm hurting people, that's when it's like the jab to the side. It sucks. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for listening to me rant. I know we got off topic, and that's okay. And you're right. Like positivity, talking to each other. Kay Walker said, "Hello, everyone. Sounds like Rob's having a rant. Go, Rob." Kay, I love it. Yeah, you gotta rewind. You gotta get the full rant. You walked in on the tail end of it. Oh, I needed the rant. I did. JH Aquatics says you need to come on the Peru trip. I do. But here's the thing: is the Peru trip is really expensive. For the price of the Peru trip, I could do two other expeditions. Going to like Asia and seeing places in Taiwan, seeing places in Vietnam. Like I could do that for less money. So that's where I'm struggling with. Like Peru's going to be great, but it's been done before. No one has gone and explored shrimp in Vietnam. I mean, besides like Chris Lucup, there's very few people. Like I want to go where my shrimp come from. Like that's what I want to see. I want to see what leaves are in that water. I want to see what driftwood is in that water. I want to see where the shrimp live, what rocks they're curled under. Like that's what I want to see, and that's where I want to take you guys. And so that's what I'm looking forward to. It. Luis said, "You're a good guy, Rob. Keep doing you." Thank you, Luis. Shout out to Stormy Mist too. Emma, she's always been a big supporter of mine. So Emma, thank you. I do want to see this. Let's see. Stormy's being a moderator deleting thing. William Tufts. I think the only reason she deleted it is because of the bad language. But let me make sure. Ooh, William actually said something good in his deleted comment. Which there's some profanity in there, so I see why you deleted it. Thank you for that. But William said like things are bound to happen, right? Like there's bound to be mistakes. There's bound to be situations, and it's not about the mistake. It's not about the situation. It's about how you respond to it, which I think is so true. You got to be a good person, and you got to respond and you got to be helpful and all these things. And I'm not getting back on the rant. Let's do some super chats. Daniel Layman dropped a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. He said, "Here's the helping and here's the helping and positivity." Yeah, thank you. That's what it's about: help and positivity. And yeah, guys. Oh, I had a rough weekend, but it's all good. I'm not getting back on it. But yes, help and positivity means a lot. Jeff Rose, Fish Keeping, said, "What's up, Rob and Shrimp Keepers? Late to the stream. Did I miss the auction? You're doing a good job at life, by the way. Keep up the good work. You rock." Thank you so much, Jeff Rose. You did not miss the auction. All the auction stuff is down below. We didn't do it live. It's just on the Facebook page. But I did talk about it, and you can rewind back and catch all that. But yeah. I don't know. I keep getting distracted reading comments. But thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the encouragement. Definitely check out Jeff Rose Fish Keeping channel. And I don't know if Daniel has a channel. Let me see. Go to channel. He does. He has 19 subscribers. And he has liked videos. And his first liked video is the live stream that we're in. So Daniel, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then Jack LaMountain dropped a $10 super chat. I wish you would have left a comment, but I understand. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the encouragement. I appreciate it, guys. I really, really, really do. You know, it has to start somewhere. And why not start here? Let's build something great together. Let's build a community that is going to grow this community. And that's what it's all about. Don't let a few rotten eggs spoil the dozen. Let's not let that happen. And positivity always outshines negativity. That's for sure. One positive person could take down like 6 other negative people. Just think what an army of positive people could do. I mean, it's scary. It is scary. White Spy said, "What happened to Denarla and the Shrimp King food? They stopped responding to me." So I'm not sure what you're referring to, but I mean, we definitely still have the Shrimp King food. Love it, but I don't know what happened. So write down what you mean, and then I'll respond more. Priscilla said, "Winner, chicken dinner." If you guys know what that's from, it's from PUBG. Which I do play a little bit too much. But I stopped playing it. It's been nice. I kind of stopped. Cleveland Coin Collectors 7-Eleven. Shout out to Cleveland. Said, "Just came across your channel the other day. I'm not too far from you. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, West Park." Shout out to Northern Ohio. Yeah, I'm just south of you. That's awesome. Thank you for subscribing. George Dasani said, "My wife loves her mono she got from you. We just bought more. You are doing a great job." Thank you so much. See, I need more of you guys in my life. We need to do this live stream every day just as a pick me up. That's what I need to do. I just need to get on here and rant for a little bit. Apparently when I rant, like, people love it because the numbers of the stream just go up. Now I'm back to my normal self. They're going back down. It's crazy. Somebody asked, when are Bloody Marys going to be back up on the site, which they should be on the site right now. They're just in quarantine. But let me check just to be sure. And my keyboard is really loud, so you guys know. Yeah, Bloody Marys are in stock. They are on the website. They are in quarantine to April 9th. And just so you know, if you guys order now, what's going to happen is it will not ship until probably April 10th or April 11th, because April 9th is pretty well booked up. April 10th is really close to being fully booked up. So it would probably ship April 11th. Let me make sure I didn't miss this. Okay, I didn't. The shrimp complete and the 5-in-1. Oh yeah. So White Spy's asking about the shrimp complete. So what happened was we bought a bunch of Shrimp King 5-in-1, and the expiration date is like 2 months from now, and we literally just bought it like maybe 2 or 3 months ago. Like, it hasn't been long at all. And so a customer emailed me, which I'm guessing is White Spy. White Spy emailed me saying like, hey, like, I just bought this, like, it's gonna expire, like, that's not cool. And then I was like, hey, like, I had no idea. Thank you so much for telling me. We contacted Dennerla, and they are taking care of it. They don't have any 5-in-1 back in stock, but they are going to replace the 5-in-1 that we have. And then the 5-in-1 that we have that's almost expired. And it's only the complete in there. I think the protein, mineral, and all the other stuff has longer. And honestly, like, shrimp's still good, or the food's still going to be good after the sell-by date. We've used it plenty of times. But anyway, so that happened. So Dennerla was nice enough to refund us, or not refund us. They're going to send us new product, and they're going to let us keep the old stuff. So we're going to sell the old stuff like dirt cheap, if anyone's interested in that. But that's all coming soon. We're getting a little off topic. Senpai 82 said, what meds do you use to quarantine your shrimp? So I'll have to do a full video on it, but we use a lot of stuff. I would say our number one thing is dog dewormer, the Panicure C, and we have a whole process that we go through in treating them. Some other things we use is General Cure, erythromycin, IC-X, but we don't use that as much, and then aquarium salt. And so, yeah, that's a whole video. And honestly, with our quarantine process, I've been teetering on sharing it or not. But here's the thing: is like, we have spent a ton of money learning how to quarantine shrimp the right way. And so, if we do a video on how we quarantine them, it gives everyone else that imports shrimp the same advantage, which we've spent a lot of money learning how to do. And so I'm almost half tempted not to do a video on how we quarantine, just for the simple fact that, like, if you're watching our videos, you're probably buying shrimp from us anyway, and we already guarantee those to be healthy. So I would just encourage you not to buy from other importers that don't quarantine. So that's kind of where that goes. But those are the meds that we do use. Justin said, roamed your website also do aquaponics. That's cool. Very cool. Miss Linanetter. Let me know if I'm saying that right. I really don't think I am. But she said, fantastic Bloody Marys. Nanacy actually just got a ton of Bloody Marys. I can't wait to see pictures of her tank. So get away with it. Oh, man. Yeah, so, yes, please make a video on it. Maybe I'll just make a video for you. I don't know. I got to think about it more. Aquarium salt or marine salt. JH Aquatics. So we mainly use aquarium salt, although we have an experiment with marine salt, which actually was a huge topic today. JH Aquatics actually just shared a video of, what is it, the Fish Doctor, that did a whole thing on aquarium salt. So definitely check that out. I think that's a really, really good video. But we use aquarium salt personally, which honestly I don't know if that's the right one or the wrong one. I'll have to read the label, but I'm thinking it's the right one. Jace, you'll have to let me know. But yeah, we use aquarium salt from like API. It's in the big, I don't know, we sell it on the website. It's in the big milk containers. I don't know. Don Gray said, don't do it. I don't even know what Don Gray's not doing. I'm planning to get some shrimp from you in the next month once I get my 20 long set up. Doing dry start right now. I want to treat the shrimp I got from my LFS. Okay. Yeah, that's tough. The best way to treat shrimp is, oh man, that's tough. I was going to buy shrimp that needed treated. The thing is, the main thing about buying imported shrimp, and this is the whole reason that we did, or not the whole reason, but one of the main reasons we did a 30-day quarantine is because when I buy shrimp, the first 30 days is, I call the red zone. Because when you buy shrimp, that shrimp is going from water it's not used to into water, or water it's used to into water it's not used to, which the process of shipping is really stressful too. So that shrimp is going to molt. It's going to molt early. And that if a shrimp molts early, that means that the next molt is going to be even harder on the shrimp. And so in 30 days, that shrimp is going to molt again from the time that you get it. And usually when that shrimp molts, that's when it dies. And so that's why you see a lot of deaths in the first 30 days. At least when you buy shrimp. When I used to always buy shrimp, the first 30 days I knew any deaths were not my fault. They were just the shrimp getting used to the water, maybe bad mold, something like that. And so when you buy shrimp from a pet store, I think the most important thing to do is give that shrimp stability for 30 days. That is the number one most important thing you can do. If it has any problems with it, a salt dip works. Also, I think it's nice having a little. Now this don't do this because I need to do more videos on it and actually like a dedicated video. But a little bit of salt in the water does go a long way. It kind of helps the whole process, the immune system, all that good stuff. But yeah, so there's plenty of ways to do it. It's tough. Anytime I've ever bought shrimp from a pet store, it's never worked out good for me. But with that being said, I am trying to work with some pet stores to get them up to par with shrimp and hopefully put our shrimp in the pet stores. And I'll have some videos with that. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. A little off topic thing. It is. Wait, hey, at the Bearded Barbaric. That's a good name, the Bearded Barbaric. But it is Sunday, guys, which means that Walking Dead is on tonight, which means that I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it. All the puppies are excited. Penny, you excited to watch Walking Dead tonight? She loves Walking Dead. Penny's our dog, by the way. But anyway, yeah, so Walking Dead's on tonight. I'm excited to see what happens with Rick and Negan. And yeah, it's good. Thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you for being my soundboard when I was ranting. I know I didn't really read too many comments, and I apologize for that. But I think I had to get a lot of stuff off my chest, which I did. So in wrapping up, we have 2 shrimp auctions going on. They end at 10 p.m. tonight. They're down below. They're higher end shrimp. So if you were like a noob or new to the hobby, I wouldn't recommend that. But if you're like a big time breeder, you want some good genetics, those are some good shrimp to check out at a really discounted rate. So definitely check that out below. The other thing is our new shrimp room video is going to come out on Tuesday, and more with that. The other thing is I really like the idea of starting a Facebook page centered around positivity where we can help people and help grow this community. And if you are interested in being a part of building that community on Facebook, send me an email, rob@flipaquatics.com, and I will pick like 6 moderators, something like that, that can all work together, and we can build something great together. And like I said, I will support it. I'll support the Facebook page through the YouTube channel. I'm more than happy to donate things like for every 1,000 subscribers we get, or every 1,000 followers, I guess they're called over there. I'll donate something from the store, and we'll really build that thing together. And we will help people get hooked on this hobby because we know how awesome this hobby is because we got hooked on it. Kenneth Ben saying, keep the good vibes going. Thank you so much, Kenneth Ben, dropping the $10 super chat. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Let's keep spreading that love. Let's keep spreading that positivity, and let's continue to help each other. And if we do that, then we're going to do big things together. And that's what it's all about. So I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, the last couple hours. And if it's already Monday for you, I hope you have an awesome week. I will talk with you guys soon, and I will see you Tuesday for a fish room update. Love you guys. See you soon.